Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing another camp video because I know you guys really enjoy these and I get a lot of messages about my camp videos, so thank you for all of that. I love hearing from you guys. If you ever have any questions, feel free to message me on either of my Instagrams. I will reply as soon as I see it. So today I wanted to tell you some stuff that you should probably know before going to camp. I definitely did not expect any of these to occur, however they did. I might change your mind, but you know, be open-minded and go anyway. So the first thing you should probably know is that a lot of camps actually have ticks. Ticks aren't a very big thing here in England, but we had to do tick checks every single day. We had to make sure our campers did tick checks every day. Whenever we had a shower, checking your armpits, behind your ears and your hair. My friend had one that literally crawled out of her hair and she was like, oh, look, it's a spider, and it was a tick.
Oh, it's a spider. It's a spider. Oh, no, get it out. Right. Look it up. Get rid of it, Sasha. Oh, is it actually a spider? It's a spider. Yes.
You know, check everywhere because they could be anywhere. My friend sat on a tick nest once and just got loads in her butt. One of my friends got Lyme's disease, which was not nice for her at all. But saying that, the majority of the people at camp, including myself, didn't have a tick on them at any point. And if you do, just go to the nurse, they'll take it out. The worst thing that could happen is you get Lyme's disease, and that's pretty bad, to be fair. Number two is you are not going to look nice every day. When I went to camp, I knew that I wouldn't be wearing makeup every day. However, I did think, you know, I have my hair nice, wear nice clothes. No. Just no, especially as lifeguards, you're in the water like 3 times a day. My hair was awful, so frizzy, but you know what, no one actually cared. Like I say, all camps are different, so some camps you do actually live in dorms, but for us, we lived basically out in the wilderness, little cabins, which I've mentioned before. They look a bit like this, which don't have any walls. I love them, by the way. I would sleep in them all year round if I could. Yeah, you're basically out in the wilderness, so no one really cares if your hair's a bit messy or you've got bags under your eyes. The next thing is you will spend a lot of money. To be honest, you'll spend as much money as you want to. I do think that you kind of get carried away, and also you don't want money to be the one thing that's holding you back. On your nights off, you will be getting fast food, even when you've had dinner. You'll go to thrift shops, you'll go to the malls at weekends. You might, if you're old enough, go to parties, a bar, if you're allowed to. You'll probably do a bit of online shopping when you're there, because guarantee that you forgot to bring something with you. For me, I spent more than I expected because I didn't want money to be the only thing holding me back. I didn't want all my friends to be going on a night off to like a restaurant and me to have to be like, oh, I'm gonna stay at camp because I don't want to spend my money. Camp romances. Now, I don't want to get in trouble for saying this, so if you're a camper at the camp that I went to, turn this video off. They happen. I mean, it's a bunch of 18 to 25-year-olds on the same camp for like 2-3 months. What do you expect? But I've said this before and I'll say it again, don't get wrapped up in camp romances. You'll either exclude yourself or exclude other people. If you like someone, then yeah, go for it. Just make sure that it's not taking over your whole time at camp. I mean, if you want it to, fine, go for it, but that would just be my advice. This is kind of going back to the you won't look nice all the time, but most of the stuff you bring will get ruined or lost or dirty. Don't bring your nicest clothes. Sunglasses will get broken, underwear will get ripped apart in the wash, your t-shirts will get sun cream stains on them. So just really make sure that most of the clothes you bring, you're happy for them to get a little bit dirty or whatever. Just don't bring your nicest, most expensive clothes, unless it's for nights off, and then just take care of them. You will be taken back in time. It honestly feels a little bit like going back to school, which I think is probably the best part about it, but it's also obviously a bit of a shock to the system. If you're under 21, you can't drink anymore, you can't drive, you have a curfew. You're going back in time to almost a time when you didn't really have any real worries. The swear words are different. Saying oh my god, you wouldn't say that in front of campers. Saying the word damn, you would not say that in front of campers. And that was tricky for me because if I say stubbed my toe, I'd be like, shh, damn. And damn was me refraining from swearing. However, damn is just as bad there. You've got to say like darn. I came back and my friends and family would just hear me say darn all the time, which I feel like is really weird in England. We don't say that in England. You just get used to it. There probably will be little to no coffee at camp. We did have a little coffee machine, but it was all like really diluted. You had to probably have 2 or 3 cups to get the same effect of a full cup of coffee. So I'd recommend buying your own coffee. Obviously you will make so many friends at camp, but actually when you leave camp you're still getting closer to people. There's people that I probably spoke to once or twice at camp that since then I've got so close with. They've come and stayed with me in England over from America. Once you have that connection of camp, relationships are always growing. And the last thing, is there more? There are more goodbyes than you would think, and they're a lot harder than you would think as well. All throughout camp people are coming and going, especially Americans, because they could just come for a week if they wanted to cancel and then go back home. So you could get really, really close to someone and then literally after 2 weeks they'll just go and you might never see them again. But yeah, it's a crazy whirlwind experience. I can't explain it to you. My one piece of advice would be to go and just jump into it, open-minded. None of this stuff should have put you off because this is the stuff that you look back and laugh at. And yeah, it's really good. Just go. If you've been to camp before and you can think of anything else that you think people need to know before they've been, then comment it down below. I really hope this video was helpful or somewhat amusing to you. If so, then please like and subscribe to my channel, and hopefully I'll see you soon.